So the topic today is my hair's on fire. It might be funny because monks don't have hair, right? But this story, the Buddha once said this to someone and asked them, what should you do if someone lights your hair on fire? So if someone comes up to you and lights your hair on fire, what should you do? Should you A, find out who did it? Who did this to me? Who did it? Who did it? Should you B, try to light their hair on fire? I'm going to get you back. I'm going to light your hair on fire. Or should you C, put out the fire on your head and treat your wounds? It's very easy to say. It's very obvious. It's the answer C, of course, right? You put out the fire on your head and then you treat the wounds. Because if you don't, the whole time that you're chasing after other people, your hair's on fire. The longer you wait, the more hair burns, the more pain you will have. The longer you wait in fixing your wounds, the more you will hurt. And so it's very obvious, in a worldly sense, to fix yourself first. But when it comes to an actual use of this teaching as an analogy, when you actually are mad at someone, when you feel like someone hurt you, it's very easy to say, hey, why did they do this? How come they did it to me and not to other people? What did I do to deserve this? I didn't do anything to you. Why did you do this to me? And it's easy to get angry. It's easy to get jealous. It's easy to want revenge. It's actually very hard to practice what the Buddha taught, which is fix your hair. Like put the fire out on your hair, or to treat your wounds. Now, what does it mean to put the fire out on your own head? Well, first of all, when people do something to you, how do you feel? Other than the pain, you might feel anger, you might feel frustration, you might feel embarrassed. That is the meaning of your hair is burning. So how do you put it out? Well, that's where you have to use a combination of things. Luang Por Thoon likes to use the words sati panya, which means you have to have mindfulness. So you have to be aware that at the moment, you are having an issue. It is true that someone did something, but you are having an issue from what they did. Then you have to use your wisdom, using reason, using logic, using impermanence to teach you why your viewpoint is wrong. Once you're able to identify how your viewpoint is wrong, that is what is meant by treating the wounds. It does take some time, but it's actually very important. Just like the analogy, if you spend your time chasing after other people, then you don't spend any time fixing yourself, and your wounds will just get worse and worse. And so the Buddha taught that instead of looking outwards, we should look inwards when our hair is lit on fire.